I'm here with Kate Lovejoy, the Chief Procurement Officer at Genpact. Kate, great to have you here today.
Thanks for having me.
We've talked about bravery in procurement. In your opinion, how do you think that enables procurement to be successful if they take that brave approach?
So it's a good question. Safe for me is where procurement people kind of hide behind the process, hide behind the policy, the governance, and most competent procurement people can do that. I think being brave is about actually harnessing some of the tool sets, some of the data insights that we have from those tools to actually have a more robust conversation with stakeholders. And I think that's not something everybody's comfortable doing. And that's something I'm always saying to my team, you've kind of got to get comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Could you maybe give me some examples of how procurement can change their department into more of a business advisory function?
Yeah, we've actually created some buying dashboards using Power BI, and that's enabled us to give real-time buying insights to our procurement team members that they can then use in stakeholder conversations. So they can see their supply landscape, they can see their PO penetration, they can see their payment terms with those vendors, they can see a lot more about the active usage of suppliers within our ecosystem. Whereas in the past, that's always been very kind of manual research and offline MIS type analysis. Now the buyers actually have that on their smartphone, so they can actually do that in a real-time conversation.
It's really inspiring to see how your procurement team is kind of approaching procurement in a more brave and proactive manner. Do you think that that enables them to be a strategic partner of the business?
I think it gives them the credibility in the conversation. Quite often procurement are seen as a bit of a back office function, and actually breaking the mold of that and actually giving procurement a voice is really important, but it has to be fact-based, because a lot of what procurement are doing quite often is saying no to the business rather than saying, how can we help? So one of my big value drivers for the team is very much go in with that open mindset of how can I help, how can I change, and how can I enable you and the suppliers to do that as efficiently as possible.
That's great, Kate. Thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure having you here today. Thank you.
Welcome. Thanks for having me.